Quality Improvement Center for Adoption and Guardianship Support and Preservation, or QIC-AG, was launched in 2014 to help systems meet the changing needs of adoption and guardianship families. Through our work, the QIC-AG amassed practical tools, materials, and content useful for members of the child welfare community, as well as allied professionals. Regardless of where you are along the path to offer quality post-adoption or permanency services and support for families, we are confident that the QIC-AG has something useful for you. You can find these resources on our website, www.qic-ag.org. To learn more about us, click on the About Us tab in the navigation bar for more information. Part 1. Foundational. For a basic understanding of the QIC-AG's goals and values, take a look at our key messages. The 6 key messages were developed to serve as guiding principles while we work to improve adoption and guardianship preservation and support. You can find the key messages in the right margin of our homepage. To hear about how our key messages came to life, you can listen to our podcast. To listen, click on the Resources tab in the navigation bar and select Podcasts from the drop-down menu. From there, you can select the episode that you want to hear. Another way to get familiar with the QIC-AG is by viewing our Permanency Continuum framework. The framework's 8 intervals provided a new way to think about the planning, preparation, and ongoing support that families need before and after permanence. To view the framework, go to the About Us section and click on Continuum of Services. You can read about the framework and get detailed information on each of the intervals by clicking on their section in the infographic. Part 2. Intervention Specific. With the Permanency Continuum framework in place, the QIC-AG's original 8 partner sites implemented evidence-based interventions or developed and tested promising practices designed to fill gaps in service. To learn all there is to know about the different partner sites, click on the Partner Sites tab in the navigation bar. From there, you can select a site to find more information, videos, graphics, and other helpful tools. Part 3. Implementation. Perhaps you are curious about how the sites implemented their interventions and are wondering if one might be right for you. The QIC-AG has released comprehensive implementation manuals containing practical considerations for implementation, as well as lessons learned from the pilot sites. To access these manuals, select Implementation Manuals from the drop-down menu. From there, you can select the specific program you want to learn more about. Part 4. Educational. The QIC-AG has developed several educational tools, including the Ask About series, a set of fact sheets and videos developed for professionals like teachers and pediatric health providers. The series provides concrete tips about how these professionals can best support children and families experiencing adoption. To access these fact sheets, select Ask About series from the drop-down menu. From there, you can find the fact sheet specific to your needs. The QIC-AG also has the Annual Lessons Learned series, a collection of videos and webinars that chronicle valuable lessons learned over the years. To watch, listen, and learn more, select Annual Lessons Learned from the drop-down menu. If you're interested in getting an insider's view of different topics the QIC-AG addresses, you can read more in our white papers. To read these papers, select Papers in the drop-down menu. Part 5. Evaluation. Now that you've learned about the QIC-AG and its goals, programs, and resources, you can also learn about the impact of the interventions on the target populations. To access our evaluation reports, scroll down on the homepage until you see the Final Evaluation Report thumbnail. Click on Read Reports to access the full reports, executive summaries, and detailed infographics evaluating our different programs. If you're interested in other news sources that have reported on the QIC-AG, scroll down on the homepage until you see the News thumbnail. Click on Read More to read various articles. Finally, if you have any questions or comments, you can find our contact page by selecting the Contact tab in the navigation bar. Thank you for watching. We hope you will explore the QIC-AG and, if inspired, share this video with your connections, friends, and followers.